Back to Zama. We're over here. This is turn 3. Now, we had this whole plan in the last video where, Hannibal, hey, we'll win. Where is Hannibal? Where is he? He's got to be somewhere. Oh, he's back there. Hey, he's going to win elite initiative. He's going to issue his elite initiative over here. We're going to move these guys over. Well, first of all, he didn't win an elite initiative. Second of all, he can't do that anyway. The commander can only issue the elite order within his command radius. So that wouldn't have worked anyway. So, well, he didn't win it. Scipio won it. And Scipio, he could have activated some guys. Now, my understanding of line commands, and I went by the rules originally, but then, I was thinking, I looked it kind of up on Board Game Geek and questions, and basically they actually have to be in a line, or they have to be front to back. That's not the way the rules say things are. Regardless of that, Scipio chose just to use his actions to he tried to rally a unit over here, a legionnaire that was routed. He rolled an 8, and that unit was eliminated, so that was a bummer, right? But then he basically took cohesion hits off everybody back here to put them back in order to kind of continue the attack. So that was Scipio's elite initiative phase. We then go over here, and now I'm up to this guy, and this is this 2-rated leader. And now, having reread the rules, apparently a line command, they actually have to be in a line or just front to back. So I can't go down, dip down here and back up, which was how I was playing it. This was much to the advantage of the Romans. And so I don't feel so bad over here that I stayed with that, because I was giving the Romans, I guess, a pretty huge advantage with that. So this leader's up. Here's the thing with the Roman leaders. They pretty much suck. I mean, 2 initiative rating. So he can do a line command basically to do, I think, he's not even a Velite, Velite. He can do these guys. He can do these Stadi here. So he can activate these 3 guys. That's the most efficient way to go. He's only got a command range of 3. So 1, 2, 3. He could activate. Yeah, I mean, this is really going to become problematic for the Romans. With what I understand is the correct rules for line commands. Because I was doing, well, they can zigzag around and make a line command. They can't do that. So, I don't know. We'll see how this works. Because these guys, 2. They can only activate 2 units if they don't do a line command. Even a Tribune can activate 3 units. That's not a lot. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe things aren't so bad for the Carthaginians. Now, the other thing I noticed, if I were to play this again, is these elephants are really powerful as a defensive force. So, these Carthaginians can just rout behind them, and it's very difficult for the Romans to really, push through, because, they don't do well attacking elephants. So the elephants are kind of nice. They're just kind of like this defensive buffer where the Carthaginian units can rally and then go back into the fight. One of the pain in the asses of this, and I don't think this was in the original edition of the game, was, if I remember correctly, in the original edition, you would flip them over and they were moved when you moved a unit. Instead of now they're depleted. I don't know why they changed that, because it's a pain in the ass to remember which units have moved. And it used to just, you would move units and flip them over. And so if you activate them again, you would know they're going to take a cohesion hit for moving again. So I'm just pretty much ignoring that here in the middle, because how the hell am I going to remember what units have moved or not? Because most of this is, individual orders or whatever. So, I mean, I can remember with like wings over here or over here with the Numidians or back here with these guys, I can remember, hey, they've already moved. If they move again, they'll take a cohesion hit. But yeah, I don't know the decision with this edition. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm almost 100% sure in the original game, you would flip them over and they'd be moved. And you would know who was moved. And if they were depleted, you would put a depleted counter underneath. Anyway, my little rant, not really a rant, but just, I mean, it just makes things a lot more difficult. And you know what? I'm not going to deal with trying to remember which units have already moved. So you know what? Whatever. In this skirmish here, the scrum in the middle, they moved twice. Oh well, they're not taking another cohesion hit, I guess. Anyway, yeah, thought I'd share another video. Thanks.